The Merchant and the Fragile Jar. In the bustling markets of ancient Baghdad lived a merchant named Ibrahim. He was known for his sharp mind and his even sharper tongue. While he never cheated his customers, he often lacked the sweetness of character that the Prophet, Pbuh, spoke of. He was impatient, often snapping at those who took too long to choose their silks. One Friday, after the Jummah prayer, Ibrahim was rushing back to his shop when he collided with an elderly man carrying a simple clay jar. The jar hit the stone pavement and shattered into a dozen pieces, spilling its contents, nothing but clear, fresh water. "Look what you've done," Ibrahim shouted, his face reddening. "You've made a mess of my shoes and blocked the path. Why are you carrying such a cheap jar in a crowded street?" The old man, whose name was Yusuf, didn't shout back. He slowly knelt, his joints creaking, and began picking up the shards so no one else would step on them. "I am sorry, brother," Yusuf said softly. "It was my only jar, but your time is surely more valuable. Please, go in peace." Ibrahim scoffed and marched away, but as the day went on, a strange heaviness settled in his chest. He remembered the old man's hands, calloused and shaking, and the way he hadn't uttered a single word of anger. That night, Ibrahim had a dream. He saw himself standing before a great scale. On one side were his many prayers and his heavy bags of gold given in zakat, but on the other side sat the broken clay jar. To his horror, the broken jar began to outweigh his gold. A voice echoed in the dream, "Ibrahim, you fed the poor with your money, but you starved them of your kindness. You bought silk for the body, but you offered thorns to the soul." Ibrahim woke up in a cold sweat. He realized that, while he had fulfilled the rights of Allah, Huquq Allah, he had failed in the rights of people, Huquq al-Ibad. The next morning, Ibrahim didn't open his shop. Instead, he bought the finest, most beautiful ceramic jar in the city, one glazed in turquoise and etched with gold. He searched the back alleys until he found Yusuf sitting outside a small, crumbling hut. Ibrahim knelt in the dust, something he had never done for anyone. "Yesterday I broke your jar and, more importantly, I tried to break your spirit," Ibrahim whispered, holding out the new vessel. "Please forgive my arrogance." Yusuf smiled, his eyes crinkling. "I forgave you before you even finished your first shout yesterday, Ibrahim. A heart full of anger is a heavier burden than a broken jar. I am glad you have set it down. Islam teaches us that our character, akhlaq, is the heaviest thing on the scales on the day of judgment. As the Prophet, Pbuh, said, nothing is heavier on the scale of deeds than a good character. Abu Dawud.